Lamont had always lived a life of mediocrity. He worked a mundane office job that barely paid the bills, drive a beat-up old car, and struggled to make ends meet. It was a life of quiet desperation, and he often found himself daydreaming about the riches and success that seemed so elusive. One night as Lamont sat alone in his dimly lit apartment, a thought crossed his mind, a thought that he had never. What if he could have all the money he could spend? The idea of such a life was intoxicating, and he found himself unable to shake it off. With a mix of curiosity and trepidation, Lamont delved into ancient texts and forbidden knowledge, searching for a way to make his wildest dreams come true. He stumbled upon an incantation that promised to summon a demon who would grant him unimaginable wealth in exchange for a simple condition. The demon would best friends with his firstborn. It was a chilling proposition, but Lamont's desperation pushed him forward. He gathered the necessary ingredients, lit the candles, and chanted the incantation. A gust of wind swept through the room, and a dark figure materialized before him. The demon, tall and menacing, with fiery eyes and a sinister grin, towered above Lamont. "I am Azazel, the fulfiller of desires," the demon hissed, its voice echoing with an otherworldly resonance. "I can give you all the wealth you desire, but in return your firstborn shall be my companion for eternity." Lamont's heart raced, but the allure of boundless riches was too powerful to resist. "Agreed," Lamont whispered in a frightened voice. The demon's laughter echoed in the room, chilling Lamont to his core. "Very well, mortal, the pact is sealed," said the demon. Over the next 18 months, Lamont's life transformed dramatically. He landed a high-paying job that quadrupled his previous income, and luck seemed to be on his side as he hit the lottery not once, not twice, but 3 times in a single month. Lamont basked in his newfound prosperity, reveling in luxury and extravagance that he had ever known. Then fate brought Erica into his life. She was a radiant woman with a captivating smile, and Lamont fell head over heels for her. Their connection was instantaneous, and they said I get married only a few weeks after knowing each other. Lamont's life was a whirlwind of joy and success, and he couldn't have been any happier. Soon after their wedding, Erica became pregnant. Lamont's elation knew no bounds as he eagerly anticipated becoming a father. However, as Erica's due date drew near, a strange unease settled over him. He began to notice subtle changes in her behavior, odd rituals, whispered incantations, and a growing obsession with candles, blood, and the moon. One fateful day, Lamont rethink early from work to find Erica in the living room. Before her were 3 cups of blood and 3 flickering candles, their eerie light casing twisted shadows on the walls. Erica stood in a trance. Her voice murmured an unfamiliar language that sent shivers down Lamont's spine. His heart was pounding. Lamont moved closer, horror building within him as he saw Erica's once beautiful face contort into a grotesque semblance of a goat's visage. He tried to scream, but his voice caught in his throat, and a wave of darkness enveloped him as he collapsed to the floor, consciousness slipping away. When Lamont finally came to, he found himself in a sterile hospital room, surrounded by the sterile scent of antiseptic. He glanced to his left and saw his newborn son sleeping peacefully in a crib. Relief washed over him until he turned his head To the right, there standing beside Erica's hospital bed was Azazel the demon. Erica's laughter echoed through the room, a haunting, twisted sound that Lamont will never forget. He struggled to comprehend the scene before him, his wife seemingly normal again, conversing and laughing with the very demon he had made a pact with. Azazel turned its gaze towards Lamont, its eyes burning with malevolent amusement. "Ah, Lamont, my dear friend, it hissed, our pact has been fulfilled. Your firstborn is mine as agreed." Lamont's heart sank as he realized the true horror of his decision. He had traded his own flesh and blood for wealth and riches, and now his son would be forever bound to a demonic entity. Regret, sorrow, and anger surged within him, but he was powerless to change the outcome of his ill-fated choice. As Lamont gazed upon his son, a wave of determination washed over him. He knew he had to find a way to break the curse, to free his child from the clutches of the demon. The road ahead would be treacherous and fraught with peril, but Lamont was willing to do whatever it took to undo the darkness he had unleashed on his family, and so the once ordinary man embarked on an extraordinary journey, a journey that would test his courage, his resilience, and his love for his son. With each step he would uncover, confront ancient evils, and battle his own inner demons. But the question remained, could he ultimately triumph over the forces he had set in motion, or would he forever be trapped in a nightmarish pact of his own making? Only time will tell.